Become a master monster with Ickis, Oakley, and Crumb. In Nickelodeon, real monsters.
It's so much fun! It's scary!
Scare your way through over 25 different monster levels with 5 bonus rounds. Switch monsters with 3-way control or team up to perform triple monster moves. So look out for...
Real monsters!
Nickelodeon, real monsters!
Courtesy of Morticia, Gomez, and the rest of the household, here's an Addams Family value that'll have you screaming. That's right. Addams Family Values is coming to your Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And when you buy the game and rent the video, you can get up to $2.50 back. Baby Pubert's disappeared. Can you and Uncle Fester find him? With 42 action-packed levels of video game excitement, there's something weird at every turn. Addams Family Values on Super Nintendo. Get up to $2.50 back when you rent the home video and buy the game. An uncanny value from the first family of freakiness.
Put stunts on Super NES and Sega Genesis. Fight me.
Alien, Predator, sci-fi's baddest boys together at last with a little time to kill. You're a predator on a planet infested with aliens. You've got high-tech weapons, they've got mutant guardians with special powers, and the big mean queen that'll kill to protect her eggs. 10 awesome levels. You hunt with the moves, the spears, discs, lasers, and invisibility powers, but they keep coming with acid fangs and claws. You're a hunter-predator. You came to fight. You came for the action. You came for the aliens.
Say your prayers, Varmint.
Silly. Need this.
Hey, look where you're going!
Darling! Run wild with the Animaniacs in Hollywood on your Sega Genesis and Super NES. Collect props and scripts before Pinky and the Brain take over the world. It's Konami's Animaniacs video games.
I give it 4 stars.
I give it 5.
最強の敵を迎え、アトムが今ゲームになって蘇る。スーパーファミコン鉄腕アトム10万馬力で新登場。ザムス。
Have we done the right thing?
It isn't our place to ask.
It could be our legacy.
Yes, the impact on society would be irreversible.
We've dedicated our lives to science.
Which means that we understand progress. Maybe this is just another step.
More like a leap.
If we are going forward, who's going to test it?
Yo, dudes, anybody got a video game?
Is the world ready for the Interactor? The world's first interactive game vest that lets you feel the action.
Cool.
What have we done?
永遠の名作イースシリーズ第4弾スーパーファミコンで登場イース4マスク・オブ・ザ・サン。
ネズミ男です。あの鬼太郎が絶体絶命のピンチであります。
怪奇妖怪アクションスーパーファミコンゲゲゲの鬼太郎。
助けてやるか。
アスキー。
新時代の幕開けファンタジー RPG ウィザードリー6禁断の魔筆未体験ゾーン With You。
スーパーファミスタ3。
ボールワンアウトランナー一塁。打ったー、これは大きい。入ったー。
プロ野球94、3月11日発売。
コナミ。
バス釣りナンバーワンください。
スーファミのソフト。
うちは釣り具屋なんでね。
あ、中下。
誰にも楽しい釣りゲーだ。糸井重里のバス釣りナンバーワン。オリジナルルアー当たります。
Batman, das Action- und Strategie-Videogame. Grafik und Animationen in absoluter Videoqualität. Batman, Spielabläufe voller Spannung und Dramatik. Beinharte Tricks. Batman für deinen Gameboy und jetzt neu für dein Super NES Batman und Robin. Super starke Videospiele-Action von Konami.
He can run, there's no escape. He can hide, that's his fate. He can fight with all his might and never win. When good battles evil, the real game begins.
He's a dirty bird with a deadly exploding umbrella. And she? Well, she is perfectly evil. A destructo feline skilled in flips, kicks, and cartwheels. They must be stopped. Someone must cage the wild animals let loose upon the streets of Gotham City. In Batman Returns from Konami, only you, as the Caped Crusader himself, can end their wicked reign of terror. It's Super NES action like you've never seen before, simulating all the adventure and intrigue of the hit blockbuster movie. Step into the silver screen as you fight for justice through 7 cruel and unusual stages. Meet your arch enemies in intense 3D simulation as you command the high-speed Batmobile. And then chill out in Penguin's dreaded Arctic World hideout. Gameplay is designed to appeal to all age and experience levels. Batman Returns brings superhero stature and silver screen simulation to the Super NES, only from Konami.
A new game is here for your Super NES Super Scope, so prepare yourself because this one fights back. Introducing Battle Clash. 10 levels where monster machines get totally in your face. Battle Clash, it's more than a game, it's a breakthrough.
Have you been inside all day?
Only on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with superpower.
Santa's working this summer because this just might be bigger than Christmas.
Might be.
It's the Tetris Attack Tons of Fun $1 Million Sweepstakes only at Blockbuster. All you have to do is go to Blockbuster Video, rent and play Tetris Attack. You'll get a free Super NES game rental plus a chance to win a Nintendo 64 Entertainment Center or many other prizes totaling up to $1 million. For a free entry, write to... Many will enter, fewer will win. See participating Blockbuster Video stores for details.
Ho, ho, ho.
Clean up your room. This isn't a game.
But this is. Blockbuster Video has the newest and hottest video games you crave.
In my day, life was a challenge, not a game.
Well, now it's both at Blockbuster Video, where the challenge never ends.
Now, Blockbuster Video has all your favorites for the holidays, like Madden NFL 95, the newest offenses, defenses, touchdown dances, and over 100 bone-crunching player injuries. If it's in the game, it's in Madden NFL 95 from EA Sports, now at Blockbuster Video.
一番強いやつここで決まるおらスーパーファミコンろくでなしブルース4月15日発売だぜ一番強いやつここで決まるおらスーパーファミコンろくでなしブルース対決東京四天王
バイハドソンスーパー
原人ってめんこいんでないかいあれあれあれこんなこともできんのうわどっちきはおかげスーパーだべ
7月にぞろに買わなきゃハドソン
親だべや
Well, son, what the heck you doing in here? You see this? It's called a carrot. Now get out there and ungrade them!
$2 an hour, and he's such a rhino. He's a king. sucks. Sure, it's just a game.
その度に君は君を超える。カプコンオリジナル RPG ブレスオブファイヤー始まる。カプコン。
Give me the rock, give me the handles, give me the paint, give me the shoes. You have anything in a gorilla slam? Sweet. Give me that, not that brick, that brick. Give me him, some of that, and one of those. Showtime. Take his move, his move, his move. Not that move, that move. Money. Gimme my house. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Bulls versus Blazers and Bulls versus Lakers for Super NES and Sega Genesis. EA Sports. It's in the game.
それは世にも恐ろしい。魔女ドラキュラ、早く買わなくちゃ。
コナミ。
発売。ドリームプロジェクト。僕らの夢が今時空を超える。クロノトリガー3月11日発売。
おりゅうよ。
親父戦車。 トルネコの大冒険に続く1000回遊べる RPG 第2弾。テーブルマウンテンを目指せ。スーパーファミコン用ソフト「不思議のダンジョン2風来の試練」12月1日新発売。 ミステリアスショック。今始まる未体験スタンドバトル。スーパーファミコンジョジョの奇妙な冒険。
ましたのコミカルシューティング。スーパーファミコンならポップンツインビーがいいんだビー。
コナミ。
ついに出たんすね、三上さんのスーパーファミコン。いいっすね、たまんないっすね、最高っすね。
横島ゴーストスイーパー三上。
除霊師はナイスバディ。ついに出たんすね、三上さんのスーパーファミコン。いいっすね、たまんないっすね、最高っすね。
横島ゴーストスイーパー三上。
除霊師はナイスバディ。
おお、オラのスーパーファミコン出たぞ。でんぐり返し、オラがしゃべるぞ。チロー。
スーパーファミコンクレヨンしんちゃん新登場。
俺たちも勝てるって。本当だろうな。
君の選択が選手たちの運命を変える。スーパーファミコンドラゴンボール Z スーパー悟空伝覚醒編登場。
レイゾン魔界村紋章編スーパーファミコンで新発売。
カプコン。カプコン。
今度とドンキーコング2。今度はドンキーさらわれた。今度とドンキーコング2。助けに行かなきゃディディとディクシー。
スーパードンキーコングの第2弾いよいよ登場。期待をはるかに上回る多彩なステージ。ますます広がるドンキーコングワールド。スーパードンキーコング2。スーパーファミコンが4000円安くなるクーポン券付き。
美しすぎる。
まさしくこれは今までのスーパーファミコンで最高画質だ。
最高画質。
ニューキャラクターディンキーとディクシーが新しいストーリーで大活躍。スーパードンキーコング3新発売。ゲームボーイ版ドンキーコングランドも同時発売。
There's only one thing they're into as much as Domino's Pizza. Now, order Domino's and get your Domino's $25 million Nintendo Instant Win Game card with a chance to win thousands of free Super NES, Game Boy systems, Super Mario Kart games, plus savings on pizza and Coke Classic. Call Domino's. You can win Nintendo stuff. And try our new Domino's Twisty Bread, free with our unlimited topping medium, just $9.99.
The beast is back. On the system that keeps pounding out the hits. Super NES. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. It's even tougher than the original.
Something wild is coming. Something you wouldn't expect. It's Donkey Kong Country 3 starring Kiddy Kong. Uglier bosses, incredible levels, and graphics you won't believe. Donkey Kong Country 3 on Super NES.
There's something you don't see every day.
Everyone's dead but me. They can't kill me. Gotta stay smart. They're not gonna win.
After 1月でやってくるドラゴンクエスト6幻の大地12月9日ついに発売。エニックス。ドラクエを超えるのはドラクエだけ。ドラゴンクエスト6幻の大地12月9日発売。エニックス。デュアルスクリーン搭載アクションバトルスーパーファミコンドラゴンボール Z スーパー武道伝。
搭載アクションバトルスーパーファミコンドラゴンボール Z スーパー武闘伝。バトルアクションファイナルタイプスーパーファミコンドラゴンボール Z スーパー武闘伝2発動。バトルアクションファイナルタイプスーパーファミコンドラゴンボール Z スーパー武闘伝2 12月17日発売。バトルアクションファイナルタイプスーパーファミコンドラゴンボール Z スーパー武闘伝2発動。
ドラゴンクエストよりすごいドラゴンクエストできました。愛がある、冒険がある、人生がある。ドラゴンクエスト5天空の花嫁。エニックス。
私の声が聞こえますか？あなたをずっと待っていました。
画面の中にあなたがいる。スーパーファミコンドラゴンクエスト3そして伝説へ12月6日発売。エニックス。
シナリオ、サウンド、グラフィック全てがスーパーファミコンでパワーアップ。目を開けて夢を見よ。ドラゴンクエスト1、2 12月18日新発売。エニックス。
スーパーファミコンドラゴンボール Z スーパー武闘伝3 9月29日発売。スーパーファミコンドラゴンボール Z スーパー武闘伝3生誕。
スーパーファミコンにダンジョンが出現する。行く手に潜む危険に対し常に準備を怠るな。数々の仕掛けや罠が続々と現れるモンスター。ゲームと呼ぶにはあまりにもリアルな経験が待っている。ダンジョンマスター。
アースワンジムアメリカンニューヒーローがついに日本にカモン。グルービーなジムが暴れまくるスクロールアクション。アースワンジムゲッカモン。今年はこれだ。スーパーファミコン J リーグエキサイトステージ95。疲れた。
史上最大のドラマチックシミュレーションスーパーファミコン第3次スーパーロボット対戦版。
鈴木あぐりの F1 スーパードライビング92年 F1 グランプリをリアルに再現。あぐりとのマッチプレーヤー2プレイヤーでの対戦バトルも可能。7月17日スーパーファミコンで新発売。
ロジック。
1993年の興奮が今再びスタートする。ヒューマングランプリ2好評発売中。
ヒューマファイナルファンタジー4スーパーファミコンで登場。ファイナルファンタジー4いきまーす。Presented by Square.
Robin sheep in search of a place you've never known. Never take a
夢じゃない。ス
スーパーファミコンソフト「ファイナルファンタジー6スクエア」
夢じゃないファイナルファンタジー6 4月2日スーパーファミコンで発売スクエア。
飛竜の剣、あの飛竜の剣が究極の進化を遂げてやってきた。過激な15人の格闘家たちがスーファミ史上空前の迫力で迫る SD 飛竜の剣、受注締め切り迫る。
行くぞ興奮のビジュアルバトル、ナムコスーパーファミコン悠々白書。
チョコボ今行くぞ。スーパーファミコンで登場ファイナルファンタジー5スクエア。桁違いのすごさだぜ。ファイナルファンタジー5スーパーファミコンで好評発売中スクエア。
Okay, kid, show me what you got. Yeah, right. Next. Yes. Next. Ooh, scary. Next. Next. Next.
Final Fantasy III. Do you have what it takes? Final Fantasy III from Squaresoft.
Next.
Final Fight. Final Fight.
出たジャンピングファイナルドライバーからおっとバックドロップ。
ファイナルファイスーパーファミコンで好評発売中。カプコン。
6年 P 組
ロビー先生。
川島君が転校します。書き換え体操で送りましょう。おげー。
ありがとうみんな。
書き換え体操はともかく、今回ローソンのロッピーで書き換えるのは新作 RPG ファイアーエンブレムトラキア776。
俺と一緒に書き換え体操 OK？
ローソンファイアーエンブレム楽しみだな。マルス本当に会いたかったんだよ。みんな随分たくましくなっちゃって。
スーパーファミコンに新たなる伝説、愛と勇気のシナリオファイアーエンブレム紋章のなど24メガで新発売。
私の思いが物語になる。
釣りゲーのパックインが送るシリーズ最新作は人気の船釣りを初めてゲーム化。60カ所の釣り場に50種類の魚たちがうようよ。スーパーファミコン船太郎。
スーパーフォーメーションサッカー2、4人のプレイも可能だよ。スーパーフォーメーションサッカー2、やったやった 3D スーパーフォーメーションサッカー2好評発売中。この夏登場ヒューマンベースボール。
フォーチュンクエスト、この未知なる冒険が
なんとボードゲームになって登場しちゃう。フォーチュンクエストダイスを転がせスーパーファミコンで発売だよ。ザームス。
傭兵に祈りの言葉は似合わない。ドラマティックシミュレーション RPG フロントミッションスクエア。
大人気のぷよぷよキャラがたくさん登場。ぷよぷよ RPG の決定版。ちっちゃいアルルの大きな冒険。スーパーファミコン版魔導物語花丸大幼稚園児。いきます。
ティム。
Nintendo, makers of the new Super Nintendo Entertainment System and great new games like Super Mario World and F-Zero. Now you're playing with power. Super Power.
Nothing prepares you for F-Zero, created for the new Super Nintendo Entertainment System. You won't believe the power. You won't believe the control. You won't believe the jumps, the curves, or the feeling you get until you experience it for yourself.
Wow,
That's fast.
F-Zero for the ultimate G-Force, only on the next generation from Nintendo. Now you're racing with power, superpower.
Game Genie now costs less. Now get Game Genie for NES and Game Boy for $29.99. For Super NES, Sega Genesis, and Game Gear, $34.99. And if you don't have Game Genie, you'll never know how far you can go, each sold separately. There's only one way to make the coolest games even cooler. Game Genie, to start at any level. Game Genie, to play your way. Game Genie! Well, get this. Game Genie now costs less. Now you can get Game Genie for NES and Game Boy for $29.99. For Super NES, Sega Genesis, and Game Gear, $34.99. With Game Genie, you'll never know how far you can go. Game Genie, each sold separately. From Galoob.
同盟か反逆か、シリーズ第3弾は白熱の4軍対戦。シナリオマップを搭載スーパーファミコン SD ガンダム G ネクスト。不満目標で最後だ、最後だ、最後だ。
うるせえ、懲りねえやつらだ。スーパーファミコンゴーゴーアックマン2、ゲームボーイ版もな。ゴーゴーアックマン3、仕方ねえけど天使と組んでキャラチェンジプレイで大暴れだ。スーパーファミコンゴーゴーアックマン3、鳥山明のゴーゴーアックマン、敵の攻撃難なくかわす。俺が噂のスーパーファミコンゴーゴーアックマン、もうすぐ出るよ。
スーパーファミコン第1弾グラディウス3。
トナミドラマはいつも最前線で作られる。ガンハザードスクエア。
この星の明日のためのスクランブルだ。守れ友を倒せ敵を、第4次スーパーロボット対戦だ。
シャアの反乱から30年余り、あの戦いの記憶をまた呼び覚まそうというのか。ガンダムリアルシミュレーションゲームガンダム F91。
奴ら戦うために現れた。フルスケールのハイパワーバトル、リアルタイプシミュレーション、バトルロボット列伝。スーパーファミコンで新登場、バンプレスト。
戦いはここまで進化した。超高機能戦略シミュレーションチップ GX 搭載リアルバトルシミュレーション SD ガンダム GX。
バーイハドソン、
天外魔境。全てがゼロからの出発。手にした時から時間が流れる感動の PLG システム搭載天外魔境。
買わなきゃハドソン。バイハドソン、行ってきますと桃太郎。桃鉄ハッピー強敵登場。あなたもハッピー、私もハッピー。桃くじ当たって金持ちなのね。買わなきゃハドソン。バイハドソン、行ってきますと桃太郎。桃鉄ハッピー、幸せハッピー、貧乏一族大中傷。君は何億取られるの？あ、急げ。君は何億大社長。やだー、貧乏生活を張り切って日本一の大社長。それでもしつこい貧乏神や桃鉄狙ってハッピーだ。年末桃くじでっかく元気。絶対買わなきゃハドソンよ。
Remember that old saying, it's better to give than to receive?
Yes.
Well, give yourself a thrill with the new Home Alone 2 Super Nintendo video game, also available for your Game Boy and Nintendo Entertainment System.
バイハドソン。アイアイサメガネコガメ、ブルブルポケベルマ、ユーユー裏ガメツメガメよ、お返事届いた。アイアイ
メだよ。
ワクワク待っているはつけ前買わなきゃハドさん。
世間は豪華にバカンスですよ。
行きたい？新春この一本、おなじみ名人が南の島で大暴れ。スーパーファミコン第1弾。
高橋名人の
大冒険島
by Addison。
スーパーファミコン用ソフトエリア88好評発売中。
Indiana Jones' Greatest Adventures for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. All 3 Indiana Jones adventures in one action-packed game.
セーラームーンスーパーファミコンだよ。セーラー天使が必殺技で大暴れ。ウサギも頑張る。美少女戦士セーラームーンやらなきゃお仕置きよ。
鉄の騎士に花火荘園。今アーマードトルーパーの熱き戦いが高速 3D バトルとなって誕生したスーパーファミコン装甲騎兵ボトムズ。
ゲームセンターの興奮そのままに、あのリュウクの剣が今よみがえる。お前が来るのを待っていた。スーパーファミコンリュウクの剣、この秋登場。94年はこれだ。リアルにアクティブに J リーグパワーの全てをここに再現。これで決まりだ。スーパーファミコン J リーグエキサイトステージ94エポック。究極の格闘ランマ第3弾。このスピード、このグラフィック、超技乱舞編。君に。
Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball for Super Nintendo. Hey Cito, could this game be any more real?
I don't think so.
Could this game be any faster?
I don't think so.
Could this game be any more fun?
I don't think so.
Could Ken Griffey Jr. win the series?
I don't think so.
Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball, only on Super Nintendo.
They get a hold of this game, then all of a sudden, everybody's Kid Griffey Jr. They get my vertical. They got my wheels. They even gave away my patented swing.
It's a whole new ball game. Ken Griffey Jr.'s winning run with ACM graphics, only on Super NES.
Here you go, Mr. Griffey. Sorry, kid. Car sold separately.
It's everything you love about the arcade game. Cut down to size. Only on the Super NES. With a free game music CD. So who needs a new system?
By Nintendo, makers of Super NES. Now you're playing with power, superpower.
Killer instinct. Playtime is over.
Holy! Same graphics, same moves. It looks like the arcade, man. Arcade, man. 16 bits. 16 bits! All I can say is... Killer Instinct, only on Super NES, complete with Killer Cuts game music CD. It's totally uncensored.
So who needs a new system?
カービィちゃん、カービィちゃん、スーパーデラックスカービィちゃん。
星のカービィスーパーデラックス新登場。
2人でアクションカービィちゃん。
2人同時プレイもできる。
6つのゲームでカービィちゃん。
新しいゲームが6つも楽しめる。 星のカービィスーパーデラックス。スーパーファミコンが4000円安くなるクーポン券付き。
カービィちゃん、カービィちゃん。あ、母ちゃん。
Seen a rash of these lately. TMK.
TMK.
Too much Kirby.
Think you can't get too much of a good thing? Try new Kirby Superstar. It's full-blown Kirby, inflated with 8 Kirby games, bloated with 23 Kirby enemies, bulging with new Kirby powers.
Get him into observation.
New Kirby Superstar, only on SNES. Can your system handle it?
今日のメニューの材料はスーパーファミコンとスーパーナゾピオ。パズルを解けばカレーの素材がもらえます。おいしいパズルスーパーナゾピオルルーのルー。スーパーぷよぷよもね。スーパーファミコンナムコワギャンパラダイス。ワギャン今度のパロデュースは実況付き。
実況のタコでーす。そんなことやってる場合じゃないわよ。危ないってば。
ハマったら最後実況おしゃべりパロデュース12月15日発売。
From Konami.
よっしゃ目指す人生男
頑張れ五右衛門2。
これやコナミ。よっしゃ目指す人生男
頑張れ五右衛門2。
はいやコナミ。
Introducing the Looney Tunes family of video games from Sunsoft.
Family Pictures.
There's Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage.
Now you're talking.
Speedy Gonzales.
Arriba, arriba, hija.
Looney Tunes. Fluffer and Fuckatash. Roadrunners Death Valley Rally. Beep beep. Tasmania. Finally, Daffy Duck, the Marvin Mission.
Excellent.
Move, Earthling.
Kinda pushy for a guy with no mouth. You're despicable, and I'm iridescent. What do you know? Glow in the duck.
That's it. The Looney Tunes family of games only from Sunsoft.
究極のインタラクティブストーリー RPG マダラ2。
Mom, Dad, how would you like me to build a new house for you? On the ocean, with a view. And fly you to Paris so you could eat snails for lunch. I could do it with Mario Paint. I'd crown you king and queen. Have servants scrub the tub. I'd paint your portrait and write you a song. Mom and Dad, best darn parents a kid ever had.
Mario Paint, the power to create, only on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
I'll put you on TV.
マリオ危ない。亀の甲羅に気をつけろ。あらっとっとっとっとっと。わご苦労さん。こりゃまたすごい。デッドヒートと思ったらよっしーぺったん。残念でした。こんな時はバナナの皮よ。そんなバナナ。あとはゲームで会いましょう。スーパーファミコンソフトマリオカート。このレーサーたちはとんでもない。
Nieuw, Super Mario Paint. Met een echte computermuis. Je fantasie kent geen grenzen. Jij bent de kunstenaar en maakt fantastische schilderijen. Met Mario Paint maak je je eigen tekenfilms. Je kunt zelfs je eigen muziek componeren. En alles op video opnemen. Super Mario Paint voor je Super Nintendo. Now you're painting with power. Painting?
It was quiet, except for the cows. Then a rock fell from the sky. So I sat on it. But it was really a spaceship. Then aliens surrounded me, and I could actually read their minds. Should we fry him or boil him? Whoa, so I pushed a button and made him disintegrate. Okay, so I made it up. Then I made it all happen.
Mario Paint. Draw and make music. Only on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Well, the sky was blue. No, purple. It was purple and lots of clouds. And then a fish flew by. And I thought it was song. La 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 la. Before you knew it, there were all these pigs and they he started singing along. So we had ice cream. Slurp, slurp, slurp. I didn't dream it. I made it happen.
Mario Paint. Draw and make music. Only on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
I couldn't get this tune out of my head till I heard these flowers, then a heartbeat, and the sound of mushrooms sprouting. It was raining cats and dogs in harmony. Then airplanes hit the high notes. Even the stars came out to play. Hey, I think I just wrote a song.
Mario Paint. Draw and make music. Only on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
CTV is having a magical Mario Paint Christmas contest. Draw a picture with a Christmas theme. Use pens, pencils, markers, Mario Paint, whatever. It's up to you. Your artistic talent could win you $500 of cool stuff from either Nintendo or Fisher-Price. The winning entries will be shown on CTV during our animated holiday specials, so all of Canada can see your masterpiece. Watch for details in the holiday season guide arriving soon in the mail. So start drawing and send them in.
Now what has she done?
She put the cat in the fishbowl and planted corn on her brother's head.
Great.
Then she cut a huge hole in the roof for the butterflies.
Terrific.
That's not all. She tore your stereo apart to add some more woofers and tweeters. I don't know where that child gets her imagination.
Me neither. But I really like what she does with it.
Mario Paint. The power to create. Only on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
マリオがマウスでやってきた。スーパーファミコンマリオペイントがやってきた。
マウスで絵を描こう、マウスで色を塗ろう、アニメも作曲もできちゃう。マウスでマリオペイント。
全く新しいスーパーファミコンの楽しみ方。マウスで遊ぼうマリオペイント。マウスでできるゲームもついてるよ。
マリオペイントでお絵描きするよ。こんなこともできるし、こんなこともできるし、マリオペイントで音楽するよ。こんなこともこんなこともできるし、こんなこともこんなこともこんなこともできすぎちゃって。芸術だよマリオペイント。マリオがマウスでやってきた。スーパーファミコンマリオペイントがやってきた。マウスで絵を描こう、マウスで色を塗ろう、アニメも作曲もできちゃう。マウスでマリオペイント。全く新しいスーパーファミコンの楽しみ方。マウスで遊ぼうマリオペイント。マウスでできるゲームもついてるよ。RPG スーパーマリオ RPG ロールプレイングゲームやったことない人も OK マリオと旅に出ようドラマを作ろうロールプレイングゲームやり尽くした人も満足させますマリオです、oh, yeah! スーパーファミコンソフトスーパーマリオ RPG スーパーファミコンが4000円安くなるクーポン券付き。マリオがワリオに目隠しされた負けるな頑張れマリオ僕らがマウスで連れて行こうマリオ危うしマウスで妖精を操ってマリオをゴールへ導け楽しさなんとオール100面スーパーファミコンで新登場マリオとワリオだよマウスで楽しいマリオペイントもよろしく。
三国志の真実ここに結実三国志4スーパーファミコンで12月9日新登場
シリーズ第7弾一般公募で選ばれたボスキャラたちをあのスーパーヒーローロックマンが迎え撃つスーパーファミコンソフトロックマン7スタンバイ
カプコン
この冬X は進化するノンストップアクションロックマン X2 スーパーファミコンで発売中
カプコン
Capcom.
超過激対決、ここに極まる。スーパーファミコンバトルサッカーワンプレスト。
兄ちゃんどうなってんの？
わかんねえ。
兄ちゃんどうしよう。
俺たちまた。
大人も子供もお姉さんもスーパーファミコンソフトマザー2。
ひろし、これなんだかわかるか？
あ、マザー2だ。どうしたのそれ？
今日帰ったらやるんだよ俺。
見せてよ。
ダメだよ。
見せてよ。見せてよ。やってた。
スーパーファミコンソフトマザー2。大人も子供もお姉さんも。
で
カプコンファイト。過激に走るマッスルボマー、スーパーファミコンで発売中。
We asked a panel of experts how it feels to play NCAA basketball for Super NES. Here's what they said. The experts agree. The game that's more like their game is NCAA basketball, part of the growing sports lineup for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power.
Does that answer your question?
Super power.
Hey, you.
Huh?
Suit up, strap in, and ask yourself, do you have it?
Have what?
Nickelodeon Guts, now for your Super Nintendo Entertainment System. This is serious, realistic sports action just like the show, only now you're in total control. Compete against the clock or challenge a friend as you take on 7 of Guts' toughest events, including the awesome Aggro Crag. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Best out of 3? Nickelodeon Guts, only on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Also from Nickelodeon, Rocco's Modern Life, the game.
降雨と竜鳳、運命のドラマ交流記、スーパーファミコンで新登場光栄。
Listen up! I'm not here to babysit your panty waist. I'm here to make you better Nintendo players. So what does Mario do here, Mr. Jackson?
What?
Wrong. You. Wrong.
Do a little dance.
Wrong.
To get better at Nintendo, pick up super secret game tips on packages of Pepsi. Best of all, you can win one of thousands of Super Nintendo Entertainment Systems delivered via Federal Express.
Bo, I want you in my office now.
This kid's an animal.
You could win Super Nintendo with Pepsi.
Deep inside your heart, you know you can do it. You've trained hard so you can do it. You can do anything you want to do. But you can only play the coolest games on Nintendo. Cool.
全世界を熱狂させたビッグタイトルが今スーパーファミコンのソフトになった。
Populous, coming soon.
スーパーファミコンで初めての J リーグサッカーナムコ J リーグサッカープライムゴール。
来ないで、私を探さないで。
スーパーファミコンサイコドリームライオット。
今度のパズルはとにかく可愛い。ブロックもアイテムも必殺技も超可愛い。ハートブロックをどんどん消して3つのタリスマンを早く集めてね。ヘラムスーパークルックリンスパイラルハートアタック。私たちも一緒に戦うわ。ヴィーナスラブミーチャーセーラー戦士がパズルでバトル。ヘラムスーパー今度はパズルでおしゃぎゃ。
this a great game or what?
すげえ
Like this, the about to blow!
すげえ
Rip is dominating the race!
すげえぜ
Rip jams into first!
ナムコロックンロールレーシングうーすげえぜ
もう一人のヒーローロックマン X スーパーファミコンで新登場君はまだ X を知らない
Capcom Introducing a new video game from Nickelodeon.
It's like you have this pet. This dog. Small dog. But real dumb. Right, Spunky. And he's always getting into trouble. And saving him's up to you. Only you're this wallaby. Rocco. Yeah. And there's all kinds of weird creatures. No. Nasty neighbors. Flying clothespins. Evil garbage trucks. Big slimy pools. You can float Spunky over like a balloon to save him. And you're
Rocco's Modern Life for your Super Nintendo Entertainment System from Viacom New Media.
He's your dog. He's your problem.
You weave the tale.
Anyway
君だけの物語を作れロマンシングサガ3スーファミターボ出現モビルスーツクラスチェック自慢の艦隊で対戦ユニットを奪え取って取られて熱くなれ SD ガンダムジェネレーションセットでお得
今度のパズルはとにかくかわいいブロックもアイテムも必殺技も超かわいいハートブロックをどんどん消して3つのタリスマを早く集めてねあらあらセーラームスーパークルックリン
よっ切り捨て5面の剣術アクションはっスーパーファミコンサムライスピリッツ
タカーラ
今度はコミカルアクションだ決めるぜ必殺スーパープレイスーパーファミコンテレビアニメスラムダンク SD ヒートアップ
Secret of Evermore. Squaresoft. In a peaceful land, paradise is threatened by an unspeakable evil, and only one person has found the power to restore perfect order. In a new action-adventure game for your Super NES comes an exciting tale, The Secret of Mana, from Square, maker of the world's greatest video games.
Stay calm. Concentrate on the screen. Street Fighter 2 is on Super Nintendo. From the arcades, the ultimate combat game. Each fighter has a different technique, an acrobatic move, a hidden punch. It's on the streets now, exclusively on Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo with Street Fighter 2. It's unbeatable.
Shaquille O'Neal, a.k.a. Shaquille Bounty Hunter, enforcer of justice, left hand, right hand, registered, lethal weapons, right foot, left foot, size 22, registered lethal weapons. This is your target.
Introducing Shaq Fu, Kung Fu Shaq style, for Sega Genesis and Super NES.
ASCII
Okay, Shining Scorpion, you're all set. You've got
いよい
power.
よ本格的ミニ四駆レースシミュレーションがスーパーファミコンに登場。
ミニ四駆シャイニングスコーピオンレッツエンゴー。
発売まで34日。
今日からあなた市長です。
僕が市長？
市長になって街を作ろう。次々起こる問題を君はどう解決する？新しい都市づくりシミュレーションゲームシムシティ新発売。
学校の宿題ぐらいやっといてくれたまえ。僕は忙しいんだから。
スーパーファミコンシンシティ。
これがハイパービジュアルだ。見てくれ、天才桜木のスーパープレーを。スーパーファミコンテレビアニメスラムダンク。
Let's get the basketball game. It's really exciting. Wow, it's so powerful. Super Famicom Television Anime Slam Dunk 2 and Game Boy.
Attention, good people of the earth, I have a very important announcement to make. Some really huge games are now cheaper. They're million sellers and they're called Player's Choice. Like if you have an SNES system at $35, you can get these games. Or if you have a Game Boy at $20, you can get these games. Please remain calm. And remember, you'll find these awesome games wherever you see this Player's Choice logo. And now some dancing.
When you decide to step up to this kind of power, this kind of challenge, this kind of flying, crashing feeling, when you decide to get serious, there's only one place to come, the games of Super Nintendo. No one else creates this kind of experience, because no one else creates these kinds of games. Now you're playing with power, superpower.
それは君が作る新たなる冒険者のストーリー。まだ見ぬアイランドへ。ソウル&ソウルザムス。
お兄ちゃん、何してるの？
え？ゲーム作ってんだよ。
見せて見せて。
君だけのオリジナルゲームが作れるデザインも
私にも作れるじゃん。
あってんな。
New York City. Panic. Terror. Chaos. And that was before. Maximum carnage.
From the #1 name in sports and the #1 name in home entertainment comes the game event for all seasons. Football meets baseball. 2 great games in one. Sports Illustrated meets Super Nintendo. You call the play. You throw the pitch. Catch a touchdown pass. Or hit a game-winning home run. America's 2 favorite pastimes on one game cartridge. Sports Illustrated Championship Football and Baseball. From Malibu Games. Also available on Game Boy.
スクエアニュース。本日発売前より話題沸騰の聖剣伝説2のゲーム画面が発表になりましたのでご紹介します。いやー、実に美しい画面ですね。さすがスクエア。これまで以上のリアルなグラフィックで緊張感もおのずと盛り上がります。しかしこの聖剣伝説2の最大の目玉はなんといっても今巷で噂のモーションバトルです。このアクション画面で戦闘シーンを行うというシステムによって RPG の新しい面白さが飛躍的に広がる。これがモーションバトル。もう従来の RPG とは一線を画すエンターテインメントです。聖剣伝説2。
You are witnessing a new technology.
The first and only game powered by the Super FX microchip. Why go to the next level when you can go light years beyond? You are Fox McCloud in Star Fox, only for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
スーパーファミコン最後のオリジナル RPG スターオーシャン好評発売中。エニックス。
あれがサソリ座であっちが魚座。あれはスケルトンティーと増大魔王。増大魔王？ぷよふるナイトはやんないと。スーパーファミコンスーパーぷよぷよ。天才美少女が同士ディナーインバースに敵はない。スーパーファミコンスレイヤーズ。
どこまで強くなるのか。ストリートファイター2ターボスーパーファミコンで発売中。
カプコン。
俺より強いやつに会いに行く。ファイティングアクションゲーム「ストリートファイター2」スーパーファミコンで好評発売中。
カプコン。
どこまで強くなるのか。ストリートファイター2ターボスーパーファミコンで新発売。
カプコン。
リュウにもう一度会いたい。
全ての格闘がここに集結する格闘原点ストリートファイター02この夏登場。
正義は勝つなんてね。
カプコン。
Let's see. You were doing 140 in a 35 zone. Sideswiped 3 cars. I believe this bumper belongs to you. Destruction. Carnage. Oh, and you didn't use your turn signal, son. I'm gonna have to write you up for that last one.
Stunt Race FX with the Super FX chip for multi-dimensional visual weirdnicity, only on the Super NES.
みんな応援してくれてありがとうよ。
今度は僕の番だよ。ファンに応えてアモモーター。犬吉猿を引き連れて愛と勇気と友情でスーファミ世界で鬼退治。年末の発売まではコマーシャルしっかり見ててな連続で裏技ヒントも教えちゃうスーパーファミコン新桃太郎伝説。買わなきゃハドさん。バイハドさん。希望の都の桃太郎。天下の都で大はしゃぎ。奇妙なイベント盛りだくさん。君はどこまで行けたかな。お
やっぱり買わなきゃ。
ハドソンよ、行けよ。
J リーグスーパーサッカー95実況スタジアム。やっぱりそういやハドソンよ。
スーパーファミコンスーパーボンバーマン近日登場。
バイハドソンスーファミボンバーマン。乗り抜け飛び抜けキックパンチストレス解消4月の日パチスリル抜け対戦ボンバー。買わなきゃハドソンバイハドソン。
世界中で起きる数々の紛争。ボンバーマンはバトルはゲームの中だけで良いと考えます。地球に優しいスーパーボンバーマン。
バイハドソンバクテク炸裂。あんた誰？
俺はビーダーマスター攻略王だ。
スーファミからビーダマン君に決定ビーダマン。買わなきゃハドソン。
Brace yourself. It's Super Game Boy from Nintendo. Play your Game Boy games on the Super NES in living color. Even choose your own color combinations. Play all 350 Game Boy games. How does that strike you? Super Game Boy for the Super NES. Game Boy games in color, intense.
いでよ超魔界村。スーパーファミコンで10月4日出現。
Okay, class, pop quiz. Question number 1. You want to buy a video game system. Super NES gives you 4 free games. Sega gives you no free games. Which do you choose? Number 2. Farmer Brown has 4 chickens to trade for a video game system. Super NES gives him 4 free games. Sega, no free games. Which should Farmer Brown choose? Number 3.
Buy any Super NES system and for $3.50 postage, we'll send you Super Mario All-Stars. That's 4 games free. Now, who would miss an offer like that?
Could you repeat the question?
Let's go racing! It's Super Mario Kart Funny Car Madness! Only on Super NES! Turn the track into a giant mud pit! Or burn rubber on ice, wood, or asphalt! Mix it up with the big boys! See Bowser in his Bigfoot-dropping truck! See Yoshi's go-kart really go! Mushrooms, banana peels, turtle shells! Dynamite! Check your rear view and make a neat test! Or go into battle mode and ruin his day! 2 speeds! Fast and way too fast! It's 2-player fun on the split screen! Only for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System! Now when you're playing with power, super power!
All was peaceful in the Mushroom Kingdom. Till Smithy the Sword shattered the sorrow. Wow! So with his old enemy Bowser and a marshmallow who throws lightning. Mario fought evil wedding cakes and the killer Venus flytraps and recovered the 7 stars! Grandfather's freaky.
Super Mario RPG, only on the system that keeps on kicking. Super NES.
Dig it?
Words can't describe the endless challenge of Super Mario World, so we let the players do the talking. Super Mario World is here. It's one of the new generation of Nintendo games. It comes only with Super Nintendo, and it's like nothing you've ever faced. Now you're playing with power. Superpower.
Introducing the next generation from Nintendo. New Super Mario World. Created especially for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It's a bit more exciting, a bit more challenging, a bit more graphic, a bit more colorful, a bit more realistic, a bit more levels, a bit more secret, a bit more enemies, a bit more friends, a bit more sound, a bit hotter, a bit cooler, a bit weird, a bit more revolutionary, a bit more Mario, a bit more of what you want. It's 16-bit, and it's yours only if you get new Super Nintendo. Now you're playing with power, superpower.
Suddenly, the sky is a little clearer. The water is a little bluer. The road's a little bumpier. The jumps are harder. The level's deeper. The character's smarter. The sound is hotter. The graphics cooler. The secret's darker. The danger's fiercer. The challenge a whole lot tougher. And suddenly, the world's a more exciting place to be. Super Mario World. It comes only as part of the system it was created for. The Super Nintendo Entertainment System. The next generation from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power. Superpower.
You've played every Mario game. You've conquered every Mario game. You think you've mastered all there is to know about Mario. Well, you better think again. New Super Mario World, made possible by the power of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. You've never faced the challenge of so many enemies, so many obstacles, so many levels. You've never needed help from a dinosaur before. Super Mario World, you get it only with a Super NES. It's part of the growing lineup of games for the next generation from Nintendo. You've got to play it. You've got to have it. You've got a reputation. Now you're playing with power. Superpower.
When is too much, too much? To find out, we crammed everything into Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. 60 more levels, massive enemies, huge Yoshi tricks, all served up with the latest graphic technology, Morphmation.
No more.
Sure you don't have room for another little bonus level?
Uh-oh.
Super Mario World 2, only on the Super NES. Still the big one.
Before Nintendo came out with Super Metroid, we wanted to make sure it was the most intense Metroid battle ever. So we thought we'd see how Killer here would fare against it. Ready, boy? That's 24 megs worth of weapons, worlds, and weirdos old Killer's up against. Nintendo's biggest game ever. But he's a big boy. He can handle it. Well, let's see how he did. Ship it! Super Metroid, only on the Super NES.
これがメトロイド。
まだ幼虫だ。しかしこのエネルギーは人類の役に立つかもしれん。
あっ！ヘビーメトロイドが奪われる！緊急指令。スペースハンターサムス・アラン。さらわれたベビーメトロイドを奪い返す。
スーパーファミコンソフトスーパーメトロイド。とてつもない地下要塞が待ち受けている。
Big, stylish, and now one of the best values in America. Yes, for a limited time, buy the Super NES Super Set and get 5 complete Mario games standard. Mario! You'll find the Super Set is like no other system. In performance, handling, and Mode 7 control, you'll get Super Mario World. And for $3.50 in postage, Super Mario All-Stars free with 4 Mario games in 1. Mario! So stop by your Nintendo dealer today. When it comes to value, don't forget Super Nintendo Super Set.
Remember, you're a tiger, kid! A tiger! That's using your head. Strategy. Don't worry, kid. It'll heal.
New Super Punch-Out, only for Super NES. Get smart, or get knocked stupid.
You're the king, I tell you! The king!
Feel the Force with Super Return of the Jedi. The final and greatest chapter in the Star Wars trilogy. For the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
How fast do you have to be to play the new Super R-Type for Super NES? This fast.
Super R-Type from Irem for Super NES. See how good you really are.
Super R-Type for Nintendo is hot, but you can't always stick around the house because...
Jimmy, get down here!
In emergencies, you gotta travel light.
New R-Type for Nintendo Game Boy. See how good you really are.
Now, too, can play the games of the Super NES Super Scope.
Yoshi Safari, and Metal Combat Falcon's Revenge. So to prepare yourself, you might want to consider some basic training exercises.
The best play here!
You're looking at the next breakthrough for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Introducing Super Scope 6. Remote-powered and laser-accurate. Precise to a single television pixel. It comes with 6 great games, and it's yours for under $60, all of which gets you into the game. Like never before. Super Scope 6, only for Super Nintendo. Now you're playing with power, superpower.
スーパーファミコンの世界にやってきたシューティングマシンスーパースコープ6つのゲームが楽しめるスーパースコープ6とセットで新登場専用ソフトも続々出るよ
バイハドソン。
おお、初の12チーム参戦。すっげえスピード。 J リーグはこれでなくっちゃ。とろいな。お、横から上から斜めから自由に視点が選べるぞ。お前何やってんの？ハドソンの J リーグスーパーサッカーよ。お前は？俺はのサッカーゲーム。J リーグスーパーサッカー。やっぱり買わなきゃハドソンよ。
バイハドソン。
君は J の熱い風を感じたか？スピーディーなフィールドパフォーマンスがリアルに迫る。本物は熱い
J リーグスーパーサッカー。買わなきゃハドソン。カプコンザスーパー。
超えられるか俺を。
アンジュー
スーパーストリートファイター2スーパーファミコンで新登場。
カプコン。
困った子たちね。そこは SFC T&D Soft.
Nintendo, makers of Super NES. Now you're playing with power. Superpower.
Tetris, Dr. Mario. Tetris, Dr. Mario. Tetris, Dr. Mario. Tetris, Dr. Mario.
They're on one game pack. Tetris and Dr. Mario. It's twice as insane. Only for Super NES.
I'm gonna kick your tail. No, I'm gonna kick your tail. No, I'm gonna kick your tail.
If you want to get out of this place alive, you're going to need a compass, camouflage clothing, a 2-week supply of food and water, and a high-powered radio, and some bug repellent. But you're not getting none of that. All you're getting is bananas and underwear. You ever try to get to level 10 in your underwear, boy? Disney's The Jungle Book for Genesis, Game Gear, Game Boy, NES, and Super NES systems.
It's a thin line between reality and fantasy. Cross the line. Enter a world where the imaginary becomes real. The Lawnmower Man for Super Nintendo.
It's gonna be like being up there with the stars. It's gonna hit me! You just graduated to the next level. This will be the best ride of your life.
Reality is only in your mind. The Lawnmower Man, new from THQ and Sales Curve for Super Nintendo. Also available on Game Boy and CD-ROM. Introducing the epic challenge that only the Super Nintendo Entertainment System could make possible. Across endless land and water, you search. Deep into a parallel world where light becomes dark, you search. And just when you think your search has ended, you find it's just begun. The new Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Now you're playing with power, superpower.
This time, it calls you to the ultimate battle of good against evil. To a quest few are prepared for, and fewer still survive. But perhaps now the power is within your grasp. It's the game that's already a legend. The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Only on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with superpower.
In level 1, the hyenas laughed at me. In level 10, they stopped laughing. The Lion King for Sega Genesis and Super NES systems. Game and system sold separately.
Are you a vidiot? Do you get video vision? Experience TV trances? Or have the urge to scream? Then you are a vidiot. And the new Ren and Stimpy Super Nintendo game is just for you. It's 4 adventures in 1. The Boy Who Cried Rat. In the Army. Stimpy's Invention. And Maroon. Warning, may induce fits of happiness. It's vidiots for vidiots like you. New from THQ for Super Nintendo. Also available on Game Boy.
Hey kids, it's the Golden Joystick Awards. Best performance on SNES. Oops, sports nightmare. I don't believe it. Bye, you little.
Look for a winning Simpsons video game for every system.
Don't forget Krusty's Funhouse.
Giving beats everything, and nobody beats the Wiz.
If you've got a kid on your Christmas list, give them what they want. A new Game Boy from Nintendo. It's just $89. And what kid wouldn't love to find a new Super NES under their tree? 16-bit 3D graphics, true digital sound, and Super Mario World. Just $199. For Christmas, as always, nobody beats the Wiz.
Huh? My poker.
頭がパークハマると怖い UH 経営ゲームテーマパーク新発売エレクトロニックアーツ
Konami has 2 very cool Tiny Toon Adventures games for Sega Genesis and Super NES.
The animation gives you a
real cartoon feel. On Super NES, play Buster Bust Loose, spin, kick, and mad dash through 11 toony levels. Sound great? On Sega Genesis, play Buster's Hidden Treasure, an island adventure
to find the fortune before
Montana Max.
Play a tune on Sega Genesis or Super NES.
What are you looking at? Get your own games.
Tamed by success, the turtles lost their savage edge. Greed is dead. It's a new breed carved from the streets. Concrete fist batter alien flesh, 1-on-1. As power joins forces with rage, ripping through fear, and no one sheds a tear for mutilated mutants. Giant warriors crushed by street tough turtles who have shed soft shells for a hard dose of reality. In Konami's Tournament Fighters.
This is Cowabungie. And this is Cowabungo.
But the turtles for your 16-bit system are Cowabunga! Holy cow, it's Turtles in Time! The cool arcade game for Super NES, now with tasty turtle duels. And psych up your Sega Genesis with the Hyper Stone Heist and all new 3D Turtle Thrash. So remember,
This is Cowabingo.
but the turtles for Super NES and Sega Genesis are...
Cowabunga, dude.
いつものようにトムとジェリーが大喧嘩。世界中で愛されている大爆笑アニメがアクションゲームになって登場です。スーパーファミコンソフト「トムとジェリー」。いつものようにトムとジェリーが大喧嘩。世界中で愛されている大爆笑アニメがアクションゲームになって登場です。スーパーファミコンソフト「トムとジェリー」。
アスキーサイコロ振ってどんどん進め行くぞ会社を作れビル建てろリッチになれるぞオートゲームこの夏発売
バイハドソン
銀時代銭よこせ。
あ、ももさん。
へい。
買わなきゃハドソン。バイハドソン。行ってきますとももた。急ぐばかりが人生じゃなし。コロコロ変わる目的地。人生楽ありゃ苦もあるさ。バクチ一筋敵は友。
なんだバカ野郎。
買わなきゃハドソン。
I'm the new Turbo Touch 360 controller from Triax.
I'm the ordinary video game controller.
I have action buttons and multifunction turbo.
So do I.
I have a touch sensor for movement in any direction.
I have a rocker switch for up, down, left, right movement.
I can easily move diagonally and in a circle.
That's tough for me.
I can move objects on the screen as fast as I can move my finger.
I can't.
I'm guaranteed for longer play and higher levels.
I'm not.
Order direct and get a free button. Call 1-800-858-7429.
あの必殺技をリアルに再現。今セブンがよみがえる。スーパーファミコンウルトラセブン。
Single wheel boarded, down the track, boom, double roll, fly! Bacon in the pan, glue action, triple flip. Yeah, man, I was calling smack, flip city. Ride in the motorcycle.
This week on the Threshers Roundtable, our panel of daredevils discusses uni-races only for Super NES.
It's like single wheel boarded, down the track, double roll, fly!
How did you find the two-player action?
Man, I was calling, gaining on the brawl, hit ice, smack, flip city. Ace the dude's time, glue action, triple flip, bacon in the pan.
Well, it appears then to be totally slammed. Next week, doing triple flips without tossing your crumpets. Good night.
スーパーピクロススーパーピクロス数字をヒントに絵を出すほいスーパーピクロススーパーピクロスなかなか手強い300問
新しい問題が300問。スーパーファミコンで登場。意地悪ワリオの超難問も加わったピクチャークロスワード。
The answer, please, Mr. Crowley. Today!
Think that's pressure? Try Wario's Woods, the new action puzzle where stuff's hurling down on you, in on you, and Wario is all over you. Only for Nintendo. Think that's pressure? Try Wario's Woods, the new action puzzle with falling bombs to stack, critters to whack, and Wario at your back. Only for Nintendo.
エンディングは始まりでしかなかった。時空を超え三度戦いが始まる。スーパーファミコンザ・グレートバトル3ワンプレスト。シュート入ったファインボール。世界の熱い興奮が今よみがえる。ゲームを完全生中継実況ワールドサッカー好評発売中。コナミ
バイハドソン。
ジオラマチックバトル戦えスーパー助っ人大怪獣物語。
買わなきゃハドソン。激しく美しく今戦士たちの戦いが始まる。果たして最強の戦士は誰なのか。セーラームーンスーパー場外乱闘主役争奪戦。
戦い、陰謀、そして愛のキス。親子2代にわたる壮大なドラマ。上 プレイングシミュレーションゲームスーパーファミコンソフトファイアーエンブレム聖戦の警部。受け継がれるのは光か闇か。
Gross. He never stopped. Look at the way he moves up and down. You gotta see this. At least he's better than yesterday.
Soup, if you start, you won't stop.
If you want to play with power, let the games begin. There's a lot of games here. A lot. I got kicks, man. Kicks. This is the game. This is the game. Game Boy's gigging. It's Tetris. Batteries and Tetris included. Amazing. Hey, Game Boy! Nintendo word.
Do it.
There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. Because here comes Yoshi, and he's up against Goombas, Goobers, Poo Buddies, and Piranha Plants in Nintendo's new stack and sandwich puzzle game called Yoshi. Match the creatures and wipe them out. Play alone or with a friend, but mix them and you won't stand a chance. It's challenging. It's overwhelming.
Hey, Yoshi!
It's Yoshi, the new puzzle game for Game Boy or NES. Now you're playing with power.
What's the reaction to new Donkey Kong Land? With 4 wild new worlds, 30 savage new levels, cool computer-modeled graphics, and more head-banging bad guys. It's all the excitement of Donkey Kong Country, now on Game Boy. This game is so hairy, you're gonna need shots.
At the Kirby's Block Ball Testing Center, we bounced off every wall and busted every block until the game was ready for Kirby himself.
It's ready!
Kirby's Block Ball on Game Boy and Super Game Boy.
Are there any cosplayers?
ゲームボーイ専用ソフトスーパーマリオランド対戦型ベースボールケーブルをつなぐとファミコンでは味わえなかった面白さゲームボーイ専用ソフトとことん付き合える仲間がいる
Obey me, Wario. I am your master. Mario is your enemy.
The wicked imposter Wario has cast an evil spell over Mario Land.
Don't let Mario get the 6 golden coins. Don't let Mario reach the palace.
This is the biggest, most dangerous, most challenging Game Boy adventure yet.
Obey Wario. Destroy Mario.
Don't fall under Wario's evil spell in Super Mario Land 2, only on Game Boy.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. One life-sucking Metroid survived the first Metroid adventure, and it's multiplying rapidly. You must help Samus save the universe again in Metroid 2. So we're giving you more power and mightier weapons to search a bigger world where hundreds of strange enemy life forms lurk. Destroy or be destroyed.
Metroid 2, The Return of Samus, only on Game Boy.
The future is in your hands.
What it is Space Invaders for Game Boy and Super Game Boy. What it does is unleash a steady stream of alien forces who keep coming and coming, just like in the arcade, until it feels like a bite in the central nervous system while they fall down the two-legged elbow. Oh, that hurt. Yeah.
I called the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He said, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, tang, tang, walla-walla, bing-bang.
That means play Dr. Mario on Game Boy or NES.
Tang, tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. I beat the witch doctor, and this is what he said. He said, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, tang, tang, walla-walla, bing-bang, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah. And then he struck my head.
Recently, we compared two superheroes, Dashing Super Guy and Kirby from Nintendo. In some ways, Kirby lost big. No big hair, no big muscles, no weapons, nothing. All Kirby's got is appetite. Kirby's Dream Land, the thrilling new adventure game on Game Boy. Kirby munches, spits back, and floats, saving glorious Dreamland. He's Kirby, and he packs a mean bite. Kirby's Dream Land only on Game Boy. Game Boy sold separately.
また出たゼルダの伝説ゲームボーイでやっぱりねこの度リンクがついたのはどこかの海の変な島こいつは夢か幻か島から全然出られないどうしようゼラゲームボーイでどこでもゼラゼルダの伝説夢を見る島出た
7-Up would like to give you a gift of holiday cheer. Just clip 4 proofs of purchase from 2-liter bottles of any refreshing 7-Up product. Take them to Toys R Us. And for just $19.99, you get the new Spot Game Pack for Nintendo Game Boy. A $5 savings. Just in time for Christmas. Put 7-Up in your holiday and make the season bright.
You're getting very greedy. You are me, Wario. You're very handsome. You have amazing powers. Plunder and pillage pirates' treasure. Bag up a zillion coins. Buying me a castle bigger than Mario's. Repeat after me. I'm the bad guy in Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3, where being bad is good and greed is good. Come and get it on Game Boy, greedy.
Like your cookies! Like all your cookies! It's happening everywhere! Confection craziness! Baked goods battiness! Cookie cookiness! New Yoshi's cookie! Yoshi and Mario have a cookie factory gone mad! Only you can help sort them, stack them, and make them disappear! 1 player, 2 players, or 4! Yoshi's cookie on NES and Game Boy!
Nieuw, fantastisch, de Super Game Boy. De link tussen Super en Portable Power. Zodat je al je Game Boy spellen ook op je Super Nintendo kunt spelen. In kleur en met Super Stereo Sound. Super Game Boy voor 129 gulden. Nintendo, now you are playing with Super Power.
Down with Zelda from the very start. I got the heart and smarts to play the part. Down with Zelda. Creeping through with an overhead view, cause a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. So I stay on track, collect the facts, never cut slack, and I always watch my back for Jack. Down with Zelda, yeah. Don't I stand, I'm the man with the plan, cause the power's in my head and the power's in my hand. Down with Zelda.
You old people. Slackers. Get a clue.
Get a job!
Get a haircut. Get some hair.
Have some respect!
Have some prunes.
Why, I ought to take this and just give it to you.
With new games like Ken Griffey Jr.'s Major League Baseball, Tetris Plus, and Donkey Kong Land 3, the world is a better place.
Nice earrings. Nice hearing aids.
What?
What are friends? Friends are there to pick you up when you're feeling a little down. Friends are there to rearrange someone's face when they're acting like a clown. friends are a hamster, a fish, and an owl in Kirby's Dream Land 2. If you ain't fighting on their side, well, man, I'd pity you.
Kirby's back and the Flappy One brought 3 rowdy friends. It's a pumped-up, powered-up Kirby in Kirby's Dream Land 2. New for Game Boy and Super Game Boy.
Will you be my friend?
Hey, kid. Where's my lunch money?
You haven't been flossing. You haven't been flossing.
Get a job.
Escape to a world of color for each and every Game Boy game. New Game Boy Color.
You can't catch all 150 Pokemon by yourself.
So close.
You need a friend to trade with.
Hit more lead.
So you can grab a link cable and a friend with a Game Boy. And with both packs, you can catch them all. Gotcha.
Let's try this again. Now concentrate. Think Pichu, Lugia, Pikachu. Chikorita, Cyndaquil. Cool.
The new Collector's Edition Gold and Silver Pokemon Game Boy Color. A true Pokemon master may do anything to get it.
Oh, how about 5 more for my friends?
You've conquered red. You've mastered blue. You've triumphed over yellow. You've caught them all. And now you're ready for the next step. Welcome to the world of Pokemon Gold and Silver. Tons of new Pokemon. New adventures and worlds to explore. New badges to collect. So you've got to ask yourself, have you got what it takes? Pokemon Gold and Silver, rated E for everyone. Gotta catch them all.
Game Boy Color.
子供たちにも新しいゲームの世界にチャレンジさせたい。モバイルアダプタ GB 誕生。ポケモンクリスタルの世界がパワーアップ。お求めはご覧のお店で。サインボール当たります。
It's a jungle in there. Donkey Kong Country, rated E for everyone on Game Boy Color. Get into it.
Je suis abondant, Et moi, un petit cochon. Regardez-moi dans les yeux.
C'est la Game Boy Caméra. Et ça s'adapte à tous les Game Boy. Il suffit de prendre un copain, de lui coller un nez, le nez d'un copain, des yeux, des oreilles, ce que vous voulez. Vous pouvez les animer, les imprimer et les coller où vous voulez. Ça s'appelle la photographie. Game Boy Caméra, mettez vos amis en boîte.
Hey! When it's least expected, you're elected, you're the star today. Smile, you're on Game Boy Camera. It's fun to look at yourself as other people do. How's your sense of humor? There's a rumor, laughter's on its way. Smile, you're on Game Boy Camera.
Yes, with Game Boy Camera, you can turn photography into funtography.
Smile, you're on Game Boy Camera.
Game Boy Color.
あいつもこいつも君の仲間にもしもの冒険が今始まる。テレビアニメ「ワンピース夢のルビー海賊団」誕生。嘘じゃねえよ。
And then for something new, kid. Yo.
This is a Super Game Boy.
And it goes like this. Plug Game Boy games into the Super Game Boy.
Plug Super Game Boy into the Super NES.
Check this out.
Game Boy games in color on TV.
It's amazing.
And games like New Donkey Kong.
You can change the borders
and choose your own color.
That's funky.
How about Super Game Boy and all 350 Game Boy games?
Incredible!
It came from the third dimension with its own brain, its own voice, its own legs. There's only one problem. It needs your eyes. Virtual Boy. See it now in 3D.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Virtual Boy. 今までのテレビゲームとは全く違うゲームを作りたい。その思いからバーチャルボーイの開発は始まりました。そして今まで二次元だったテレビゲームの世界に奥行きを生み出すことに成功。世界で初めての完全立体映像ゲーム機バーチャルボーイが誕生しました。その秘密はこのデュアルディスプレイシステム。左右の目に異なる映像を映し出すことで今までのテレビゲームでは表現できなかった3次元映像を実現。2つのミラースキャン LED ディスプレイ、ステレオサウンド、任天堂の開発した十字ボタンが2つに増えた新しいグリップコントローラー。ゴーグルの向こう側に浮かぶ完全立体のゲームの世界。無限に広がるゲームフィールド。本当の立体感は体験しないとわからない。世界で初めての完全立体映像ゲーム機バーチャルボーイ。何よりもまずプレイしてみてください。世界で初めての完全立体映像ゲーム機バーチャルボーイ。テレビゲームでは味わえない立体感あふれるソフトが次々登場。マリオズテニス、ギャラクティックピンボール、テレロボクサーなどが同時発売。バーチャルボーイ、販売店でぜひお試しください。
He's the epitome of evil. And he's on the prowl in the third dimension. It's Wario. The diabolical one has gone 3D, where evil runs deep and danger comes out of nowhere in the most incredible adventure ever seen on Virtual Boy. It's Wario Land, a 3D game for a 3D world.
Wait till they get a load of me!
And now we're going to power up the Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy has three major components: the stand, the head unit, and the controller. The stand is packed flat, so you want to take the stand, spread it open, and then set it firmly on the table with the feet facing forward for support. The head unit has got to be connected with the controller, so insert the controller into the spot on the head unit, and you're ready to go. Now, take your head unit, place it into the support bracket. You want to be very careful and do it gently from the back. So you tilt it in first, then push it down. There's a little spring in the back here that you can push down to open up the support bracket so it doesn't go in tightly. Release the spring, and then gently tighten it up with a tension control knob here on the side. Once you feel tension, just turn it slightly upwards until it catches. You don't need a lot of tension here. It just needs to support itself. The next thing you want to do is load in your batteries. Your batteries are in the controller on the front panel. Press the panel down, gently push it up, and your batteries will load into the slot here, 3 up and 3 down. Push it down, click it in place, and then you're ready to go. The final thing is to put your game cartridge into place. The game cartridge goes into the slot underneath the Virtual Boy. Now you have to be careful when you push the game cartridge in. You want to make sure that it connects firmly all the way in the back, because if it doesn't connect properly, when you turn it on, you won't get anything. So you want to make sure that the game cartridge is in place properly, so when you turn it on, you hear it. Virtual Boy does not have a video output port because it would only send out the signal of one of the layers of the 3D graphics. Remember, the images of Virtual Boy are created by your eyes, which combine 2 separately projected LED images from both sides. What we're showing you here is some exclusive footage of some of the upcoming Virtual Boy games. We obtained this footage with our cameras at E3, so please be aware that the images captured here do not in any way recreate the actual 3-dimensional elements of the game's graphics and gameplay. So far, we've played Mario's Tennis, Galactic Pinball, Red Alarm, and Tolero Boxer, so stick around and see our ratings on all these games and more.
世界で初めての完全立体映像ゲーム機バーチャルボーイ。テレビゲームでは味わえない立体感あふれるソフトが次々登場。マリオズテニス、ギャラクティックピンボール、テレロボクサーなどが同時発売。バーチャルボーイ、販売店でぜひお試しください。
Citizens, it has begun. A savage conflict between 2 galactic species. Mankind versus humankind. Do you have what it takes to be an armory? To wear the armor, to wield the weaponry, to take a stand for your world and your species? Armories, the few, the proud, the bloodthirsty.
Nutcracker. Introducing Army Men Sarge's Heroes, rated T for teen. The biggest little war there is for the PlayStation game console and Nintendo 64. Army Men Sarge's Heroes, real combat, plastic man. Good to go.
3DO.
You and you, go, go!
Chick food.
We're gonna starve, Sarge!
Boys, it's supper time. Go! Hungry for some green versus tan? Fight this. New Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2. Fire in the hole!
Fighting in new worlds from PlayStation 2, PlayStation Game Console, Nintendo 64, and Game Boy Color. Rated everyone through teen.
I've always been a leg man.
Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2. Real combat, plastic man. Good to go.
You
climb into the Lamborghini, the beautiful 12-cylinder monster. You put the pedal to the metal and you just go! You tasted the burning, stinking rubber. You feel the road as she races at you. 8 cars, 6 tracks, 200 miles per hour. Bellissimo! Sì, questa, baby, è davvero stupid fast! Automobili Lamborghini for Nintendo 64!
In stores and going fast.
Come on, dude. Just chill. No, this is what? Look, homeboy, you'll play when my turn's over. But you've been playing for 62 years.
Now you can play Nintendo 64 longer than ever. With Fruit by the Foot's new game tips, 90 tips to help you reach new levels and beyond. And 64 game tips from Fruit by the Foot. Your games go on and on and on.
Bob, you're killing me.
I don't think you know what you're doing. You need a parachute. That's a backpack.
Don't worry. Kazooie?
Banjo and Kazooie have disconnected, now working individually and as a team to tackle their biggest adventure yet, Banjo-Tooie. Rated E for everyone. Just remember, bears still need a bird to fly.
A bear, barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him stronger, faster, softer, better. The new battle tanks, Global Assault. Stronger, faster, better.
For the brightest colors always. What the?
Introducing battle tanks for Nintendo 64. Explosive tank action for up to 4 players.
Battle tanks.
And in today's top story, Bio-Freaks. The robotically enhanced warriors continued their assault on one another. Though repeatedly denied, it is now believed these gladiators were created to reunite America for their corporate creators under one very bloody flag.
It's harvest time again. Only this time, the crop is you. Introducing Body Harvest for Nintendo 64. Welcome to the bottom of the fruit chain.
Bomberman, mass destruction across the land. Makes a bomb any size, and he's yours to customize. Oh yeah, your very own Bomberman. Cross his path, you'll explode in the brand new adventure mode. Different levels to explore on Nintendo 64. Look out, it's the new Bomberman.
By Addison.
バクボン2買っておくれ。
爆弾の種類が増えてあの手この手の大バトル。楽しさ爆発バクボンバーマン2。
キャンペーンやってるで。
Bomberman Hero on N64.
It's a new Bomberman.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Along came Buck Bumble and wiped the spider out.
Say hello to Buck Bumble. He's Mother Nature's twisted little cyborg soldier in a rumble to the death with the evil insect empire.
Yeah, so don't bug me.
Buck Bumble for N64, the one and only killer bee, Ubisoft.
Killer outfit.
Too bad the nightlife sucks. Dracula returns to Castlevania on Nintendo 64 from Konami.
So we're out partying last night. Dude, we got on the bar and started pissing all over these freaking bikers.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Cat started a fight.
Then we get back here and he goes all night.
This place is completely trashed. I was paying for it now.
A hangover's never pretty. But a squirrel with a hangover, that's just obscene. Conker's bad for a day. Rated M for mature.
Yeah, you like that, baby? Yeah, I know you do. I know you like that. I know you love that.
Donald's going quackers on video games now. You can save Daisy from the evil Murloc and control Donald's explosive temper. It's non-stop wacky quacky video game action. Rated E for everyone. Disney's Donald Duck Going Quackers available now.
We believe there are 5 perpetrators. I've never seen anything like it. There's fruit everywhere. Look what they did to my taxi.
Donkey Kong is back in an adventure so big, it's taking the country by storm.
In reaction, the governor has called in additional troops.
We believe one of them looks like this.
They're just not civilized. We urge caution, as they are heavily armed with fruit.
I'd like to tell you the situation is under control, but it isn't.
This turbocharged game has better graphics, more moves, bigger bosses, huge worlds. It's so big we included an expansion pack to get it all in.
They didn't even tip me!
And now, this. Donkey Kong 64. And you thought insanity was crazy.
Heaven help us all.
Zero Hour for Nintendo 64. For mature audiences only.
Sorry. F1 World Grand Prix on Nintendo 64. You'll get carried away.
You think I'm pretty? I am not. I am? Well, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how pretty do you think I am? 92? Oh, come on, you're embarrassing me. Hold on, I got another call. Hello?
Some things are just better to do with other people. Like Gauntlet Legends, where the more people you get to play, the more chance you stand to survive.
I've been voted prettiest girl in America? I have not.
You know who lives in the third dimension. You know who is in control. You know the games of Nintendo 64.
There's only one hero who possesses the strength, the skill, and the courage to save the world single-handedly. Clever! Strength,
Glover's got the magic and the moves to match big bad bosses. Skill? Glover's got the brains to solve mind-boggling puzzles. And talk about courage? Glover's got the to handle any challenge. Glover for Nintendo 64 and PC CD-ROM. Gotta love the glove.
GoldenEye. Load a rumble pack.
You know how to use one of these?
And see how it feels when 007 meets N64. Nintendo 64, the fastest, most powerful games console on Earth.
Introducing GoldenEye 007. The first Bond adventure, where you direct the action.
Do you know how to use one of these?
Shot by shot by shot. Load a rumble pack and see how it feels when 007 meets Nintendo 64.
Pikachu, let's play. Pikachu, dance.
I can't take it anymore.
Reel it in.
He talks to Pikachu, Pikachu listens.
Pikachu, come here.
I thought I was man's best friend.
Great job.
Meanwhile, I'm getting fat. I walk myself. Where's the love?
Hey, you Pikachu, rated E for everyone. Good for you, bad for pets.
Looking for love here.
Only on N64.
The bugs are coming, but not in peace. Jet Force Gemini. Control 3 futuristic characters. Grab some heavy artillery. Then splatter 120 levels of superbugs in this sci-fi struggle for survival. Only on N64.
Muffin is a tabby. Buddy is a retriever. And Kirby is, well, Kirby is just Kirby.
Kirby's back with amazing new attack combinations in Kirby 64. Rated E.
Muffin is a half tabby, half calico who loves giving kitten kisses. Buddy is part lab, part husky, and he chases balls. Kirby is part fire, part bomb, spike, and lightning, and he loves to combine these in new ways to destroy his enemies. So, we have two wonderful pets to choose from.
Kirby 64. Rated E for everyone.
Hi, I'm Bob Carney, and we are one-on-one with Kobe Bryant. Kobe? Unbelievable game last night against the Knicks.
We ain't playing Knicks last
Let's take a look at the highlights. Whoa! What a move!
That was a nice move. That wasn't me, though.
How did you get so much air? You got up there and you just had the ball and just 360 and woo! You were on fire!
Kobe Bryant in NBA courtside. All the moves, all the action, all the NBA you can jam in a game.
Wow. Let's have a moment of silence for the defense on that one.
Lego Racers, the fastest new software from Lego. Build your car. Customize your driver. Available on PC, CD-ROM, Nintendo, and PlayStation game console. Lego Racers. Go faster. PC, CD-ROM requires Windows 95/98. Games and systems sold separately.
I used to tell players, if you ever get a real hard hit, the best thing you can do to a guy is laugh at it. Smacks and you go. Most people want to cry, but you can't do that. The best reaction you can get is to laugh. That means you don't care or you like it. Neither one of those are good for the hittee. That's my game. What's yours? There's good sound, the sound of the crowd. Most sounds are good, but there's some ugly sounds. And probably some ugly smells. That's my game. What's yours? You know, anytime that you can go and get a hit on a guy, boom, pop him, and knock him up in the air where his cleats come out of the ground. They call that a decleater.
They're gonna tear you up!
That's my game. What's yours?
How long has he been in there?
20 minutes.
Tell him we're gonna play through.
All right.
We got plenty of time.
Donkey Kong, one of 14 Nintendo characters teeing it up in Mario Golf, only on N64.
Crank up that buggin' buggy of yours and start karting in the Mario Kart 64 Kick Asphalt 500. Just pull into a participating dealer and grab an entry form. Play Mario Kart 64, answer 3 questions, and send in your answer. You can rack up a trip to the big race in Indianapolis, a go-kart, an N64 system, and other tough stuff. Stop in or write for a free entry form. Many will enter, few will win. So put the pedal to the metal and the rubber to the road. Throw that joystick in overdrive and kick asphalt.
Now in exactly 1 minute and 13 seconds, I'm going to drive my go-kart between 2 carriages of a speeding train. This stunt requires split second. There's a train going past! Why is the train going past now?
マリオカート64、いよいよ登場。任天堂64でしか体験できない新しい迫力のバトルレース。2人、3人、4人対戦プレイなら超面白い。マリオカート64、ツインカラーのコントローラーとセットで新発売。
Fasten your seatbelts for a 360-degree burnout. Precision handling for 1 to 4 drivers. New Mario Kart 64. It really kicks asphalt.
Come on, man. Don't you know who my daddy is?
I'm a friend of Mario's. I know the princess.
We went to grade school together.
I can't let you in, kid. You're wearing a tie.
It's time for Mario Party 2. Rated E for everyone. With 5 new adventure boards and 64 minigames, you're definitely gonna want in.
Pizza!
Him.
Let me in. Man, let me in. Come on. I'm a friend of Mario's.
We went to grade school together.
I can't let you in, kid. You're wearing a tie.
It's time for Mario Party 2. Rated E for everyone. With 5 new adventure boards and 64 minigames, you're gonna want in.
Sometimes you don't need an excuse to party with Mario Party 3 for your N64. The host with the most is inviting his guests to the biggest bash of the new millennium. Join Mario and the gang for insanely challenging board games and all new minigames. 1 to 4 players can smash, bash, and crash their way to the top. Play against your buds or compete against computer opponents, unlocking secret options and bonuses along the way. It's fun that never ends. Well, at least until the next blackout hits.
I stand eternally humbled by your glory.
You can always tell who's been to the party. Mario Party 3. New characters, new adventure boards, and over 70 new minigames. You and your friends might want to get some rest. Mario Party 3, rated E for everyone.
Yeah. We're getting calls about a wild party over here. Know anything about it? I didn't think so. Which one of you jokers goes by the name Mario?
It's me!
Could you step outside, please?
Welcome to Mario Party, where you and 3 friends battle it out all night long. With 6 adventure boards and 50 mini-games, this party's just getting going. Mario Party, only on Nintendo 64.
But it's me, Mario.
Yeah, tell it to the judge.
Get in or get out.
Buddy.
Good game.
Way to go.
So who were those guys? Where'd they even come from?
No clue. See that one guy?
What a slime.
Check out the new ride. It's
Whoa.
Bummer. Ladies.
Dinosaurs hate being smashed on something to remember a new Mario Tennis with 16 players, blazing balls, and 4-player action only on N64, rated E for everyone.
Engine? Check. Fuel? Check. Tires? Check. Helmet? Helmet? Check.
Okay, aerodynamic he's not, but he sure can make some tracks. Mickey Speedway USA. 16 magical tracks, 4-player action. Mickey, Donald, and the whole Disney crew.
Goofy?
Check. Rated E for everyone.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Not bad, not bad. No more cowboy ghosts, right? You gotta understand something. I ride the Clancers. I have the answers. I played Greek dodgeball with a Virgin Diddy. Just me, Marina Light Years, and a lot of shaking. Oh, sure, those bees need their honey, but I need gold gems. The professor cannot wait forever. The evil empire will not allow it. So, where are you going?
Here's mine. New Mischief Makers, only on Nintendo 64. Hey, man, how's it going?
Not bad, not bad. No more cowboy ghosts, right? You gotta understand something. I ride the Clancers. I have the answers. I played Greek dodgeball with a Virgin Diddy. Just me, Marina Light Years, and a lot of shaking. Oh, sure, those bees need their honey, but I need gold gems. The professor cannot wait forever. The evil empire will not allow it. So, where are you going?
Here's mine. New Mischief Makers, only on Nintendo 64.
Let me tell you something about heroes. They ain't like you and me. Look at Griffey. The way he taps the spikes and grows the teeth, punches the glove and flips the lid, ties the hat, eats the dirt, and twirls the lumber, warms it up and works the crowd. The way he holds the pose, slams the wall, anticipates, and always thanks his mother. Let me tell you about guys like him. They ain't just playing stick.
This is Major League Baseball featuring Ken Griffey Jr. with reality bat for infinite swings. It's only on N64, only on Nintendo Sports.
The crushing pound of a mallet. The shattering blow of the club. The slashing edge of the blade. They call to you. Mortal Kombat 4. Darkness is calling.
Yo, listen up. We will not live in a two-dimensional world.
We won't go in one direction or zig where we can zag.
We will walk through walls.
We will take a look around us. We will not be confined.
We believe in the path of least limits.
We won't be told how to view the world.
We will experience true freedom. We will not compromise. We will live the game through our hands. We will be in control of something. We will change the system.
Nintendo 64 is here. Get into it.
And it's goal! Another goal for Michael Good of Australia! Goal!
Michael, what's next? I want to go with my Nintendo 64. I've been 49.1, but I know I can do better.
First place, 48.04. That's a new record. Miss Clinton has success coming across.
I wanted gold at any cost.
Nintendo 64 with limited edition gold controller, just $199.
I was named after the sound of a gold being stored. Kachuk. Last season, goalies heard my name 52 times. Could have been more, but I spent over 200 minutes in the penalty box. That's the way I play, hard and fast. Like NHL Breakaway 98, with rumble pack checking, high-powered goal scoring, and the best graphics on ice. NHL Breakaway 98. Looks like we got a new leader of the pack. Acclaim Sports. Sweat the details.
Nintendo 64's 6 new colors are so amazing, choosing a favorite might be somewhat of a struggle.
Billy? Which one? Billy?
Jingle bells, Santa smells, Christmas really stunk. I got nothing that I like, my gifts were all just junk. Boxes full of clothes, CDs no one knows. When I wanted something for my Nintendo 64, Zelda's great, Turok 2, Blitz would be just fine. How about Rogue Squadron? That game should be mine.
Make up for a lame Christmas. Get the hits you missed on N64.
Mom and Dad, I'm so sad about
You know who lives in the third dimension. You know who is in control. You know who has 4 times the action. You know who feels the freedom. You know who breaks the barriers. You know who stands out from the crowd. You know who everybody's after. You know the games of Nintendo 64. Get out.
M-Squad, step aside.
Nintendo brings you new Player's Choice titles for $39.95. And N64 for $99.95. Get million sellers like Zelda, 1080, Yoshi, Banjo-Kazooie, and WCW versus NWO. With deals like these, you can play till it hurts.
Thank you for shopping Nintendo.
Help! Help!
Mario's back in a new adventure. He has new friends with special abilities. He has new enemies with funky attacks. But will he save the princess?
Help!
Find out in Paper Mario.
Rated E for everyone.
No! Bad dog! Bad dog! No! Oh! Don't you look at me like that! You are gonna get it!
Paperboy is back, delivering justice. With 25 neighborhoods, 3D environments, and all new targets. Paperboy, only on Nintendo 64, from Midway.
Welcome to 2023. Big businesses now merge with alien nations. An ancient war is being fought under the sea. The president is about to be cloned. And it's your job to try and save the world. So you've got an important decision to make. What are you going to wear to work? From the team who brought you GoldenEye for N64, meet Special Agent Joanna Dark in Perfect Dark, where you'll find out that the only person man enough to handle a job like this is a woman. Perfect Dark, rated M for mature.
Son, life isn't all about money. Nah, family, health, happiness, those are the important things. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, how much will it cost to keep this from your mother?
$39.95. That's all you need for these super cool Nintendo 64 games. All bestsellers and all player's choice. Hey, at these prices, maybe you can get two.
Grandpa?
Rated E for everyone.
Come on!
Unbelievable! Oh man! Somebody tell me what that... Did you see that?
I think I'm in love. Tommy passed out!
Ouch! What's going on here? I thought I plugged that hole!
What's got these guys so excited? Player's Choice games for N64. Just $39.95. Look for the Player's Choice logo.
Today's assignment, photograph the elusive Pokemon. How do you do it? You're gonna be fast. You need a keen eye, the best equipment, and lightning-quick reflexes.
No, you don't. All you need is Pokemon Snap, the first Pokemon game for N64. Find them, frame them, and shoot. You can even bring your Snap cartridge to a participating Blockbuster video and print out stickers of your favorites.
Doesn't look like they're coming out today. Hard luck.
Pokemon Snap. Gotta catch them.
Is it here yet?
No.
Is it here yet?
Nope.
Is it here yet?
No.
Is it here yet?
No.
Is it here yet?
No.
Is it here yet?
Let me check. No.
Is it here yet?
Pokemon Stadium 2 will be here on March 28th. Until then, $10 reserves your copy and gets you a collector's edition poster with tons of Pokemon. So you'll be ready to battle with your gold and silver characters in 3D.
Cool. Is it here yet?
No.
Rated E for everyone.
After firing the nail gun, your opponent will hear the scream of galvanized steel, splitting the air at tremendous velocity. When you hear him suck his last breath, it is safe to stop the firing.
Introducing Quake for the N64, now with a two-player deathmatch.
Well, maybe one more shot, just for good measure.
I am Gunther. This is my film, Quake 2. I love story.
One gigantic picture.
You lie?
I don't care if you lie!
Quake 2 for Nintendo 64 on PlayStation Game Console.
Cool, Rainbow Six.
Let me play.
Just a second.
Experience the ultimate in video game action with Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Real-life Special Forces action, amazing 3D graphics, and intense special effects that will blow you away.
It's my turn.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six for Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color, and PlayStation Game Console.
Hey, can we play?
Rainbow Six. So much fun, everyone will want to play. From Red Storm Entertainment.
This is Rayman. This is a man called Ray. Rayman is the star of the action-adventure game Rayman 2. Ray is not. Rayman can shoot, swim, swing, fly, and even water ski. Ray cannot. Rayman has friends and enemies in dozens of epic worlds. Ray has a sister in Florida. So, remember, it's Rayman, not Ray. Rayman 2 for Nintendo 64.
Lock the door. Turn out the lights. Pretend it's just a nightmare. The most intense survival game ever created. Resident Evil 2. Now for Nintendo 64.
An engineering triumph. Unprecedented speed and handling. Features lightning response and a silky smooth ride. 0 to 300 in 3 seconds flat. Goes where no car has ever gone before. Are you man enough for it? Revolt, the video game from Acclaim. Real RC card not included.
We hear you lost really bad. Your driving skills are just so sad. We're here to offer you consolation
Ridge Racer, rated E, with new fast tracks for crushingly competitive four-player action, only on N64.
Feel the rush in the fender-crunching, metal-munching sequel to the #1 Nintendo 64 racing game. Race through 6 new cities where skyscrapers are speed bumps and rooftops are roads. Rush to Extreme Racing USA from Midway.
Introducing San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing. The only rules you need to follow are the ones in your head. San Francisco Rush for Nintendo 64 and PlayStation consoles from Midway.
Starting today, you will believe an ass this fat can fit into a cartridge this small.
I'm not fat. I'm getting in shape.
You better be, because South Park is under attack.
Ooh, naughty. Make love, not war. Move along. I fought on your grid. Hey, stupid, I'm over here.
Comedy Central South Park, the video game. From Acclaim.
The fate of the galaxy rests on the outcome of a race. The outcome of the race rests in your hands. The fate of the galaxy is in your hands. Episode 1, Racer on N64.
Nintendo 64 is here. Get into it.
To win at galactic warfare takes risk, determination, and most of all, the strategic mind of a brilliant military genius.
I lose again!
StarCraft, all-out war on N64.
Loser!
Rated T.
Star Fox 64 test subject results. Stage 1, Space Combat Mode. Condition stable. Stage 2, multiple interactive 3D environments. Condition tense. Stage 3, intra-squadron dogfighting. Condition frantic. Stage 4, sudden jolt of rumble pack impact control sensor. Condition delirious.
Introducing Star Fox 64 with Rumble Pack, only for Nintendo 64.
Conclusion, stimulus overload. Good game.
You want to see something really cool? Check this out! What am I, a monkey? You could zoom in, zoom out, change angles. Go any way
you want to go, do anything you want to do. Here we go! This place is really sweet. Whoa, I'm out of here.
Change the system.
Mom. Come on, Mario. Come on, Mario, jump! Don't give up.
Want to grow? The calcium in milk helps bones grow.
Okie dokie.
Feel like taking out a little aggression? Of course you do. Cartoon Network and Nintendo are giving you the chance to win a copy of Smash Brothers. We're calling it the Smash Hit Giveaway. Up to 4 players duke it out with 8 different Nintendo heavyweights. All you gotta do is log on to CartoonNetwork.com all this week. 10 grand prize winners get a copy and an N64 to play it on. 50 others win the game by itself.
It's the battle to end all battles. It won't be broadcast. It won't be on pay TV. It won't be in any arena. It's Super Smash Brothers, and it's only on N64.
Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be the only one for me is you.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Brothers, where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest, only on Nintendo 64.
Slade and Jimmy Olsen have been kidnapped. Who will save the day? You are Superman. All the powers are yours. Flight, heat vision, super speed, super strength, freezing breath, and X-ray vision. Buy early and receive a DC Comics Collector's Edition Superman comic book. Superman, the New Adventures video game.
The future is forsaken. The future is forsaken. The future is forsaken. The future is forsaken.
Radiation level 85.
Get off my back! I'm losing it! Bogey in your 6! Gang, split up!
Critical. Critical. Critical.
The future is forsaken. The future is forsaken. The future is forsaken. The future is forsaken.
I mean, I can't believe Bobby did that to me. We're sitting there playing Tetris and he just dumps all over me. I mean, I thought we were friends.
Hey, if you can't pass the test, then leave the class. Besides, it wasn't me who dumped on him, it was Lewis.
Well then, let's bring out Lewis.
With the new Tetris, bury 3 friends in garbage and watch things really get out of hand. Only on N64.
We're just sitting there playing Tetris and he just dumps all over me. I thought we were friends.
Hey, it wasn't me who dumped on him, it was Lewis.
Well then, let's bring out Lewis.
With the new Tetris, 4 players can bury each other in garbage and let things really get out of hand. Only on N64.
Ever wonder what it's like to be 007? Now you know.
Rated T for teen.
We're here to test the new Nintendo 64 game Tonic Trouble. In Tonic Trouble, the player is a little alien guy named Ed. Ed has to save the world from an evil mutant warlord and his army of crazed killer tomatoes, which we think sounds like a lot of fun. Let's find out. Yes, that looks like a lot of fun. So there you have it. Proof positive that Tonic Trouble for Nintendo 64 is, that's right, a lot of fun.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Now everyone thinks they can skate like Tony. Now available on Nintendo 64 and Game Boy Color, rated E for everyone.
Only evil this dark could bring him back. Only a game this big could do him justice. Seeds of evil.
Oh, and he goes for the 1080.
I think I'm gonna hurl.
Whoa.
Twisted Edge, 8 fearless borders, 5 body slamming tracks. Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding from Midway, only on Nintendo 64.
Vigilante 8 for Nintendo 64. Blow up.
And now he's putting for birdie.
Gary, it's time. Gary, it's time!
I'm trying to putt!
Wile-E Golf on Nintendo 64 for people who put golf above all else.
Yes!
Wile-E Golf, only on N64.
Water churning, tide turning, sun burning, wave crashing, head bashing, ride, glide, colliding, high flying, fish frying, eye crossing, cookie tossing, snaking, quaking, booty shaking, scrolling, controlling, rock and rolling, wave race 64, the first jetting, sweating in your face race for Nintendo 64. Strap on that seahorse and ride.
Okay, Gretzky, it's just you and me. Let's see what you got.
Pass to Gretzky. Shoots! Score!
Lucky shot.
Score! Gretzky! Block, hit, boom! Gretzky's really making himself look bad tonight.
Grace checking. Come on, didn't you see that? Throw him in the box!
Gretzky 98 3D hockey. As real as it gets without lacing up.
Saw that one. Gretzky just flashed himself coming in over the blue line.
Betty, do you have a date? Would you like to go to the dance? Many arrangements for the prom? Such a dork.
Isn't that a cute dress, Betty? Yeah. Last season.
Hi, Betty.
WCW Mayhem. It starts in the ring. It just doesn't have to end there.
Oh, my goodness!
That was so rude.
It's WCW versus NWO World Tour. GamePro calls it one of the fall's hottest titles. Game Informer says it's the end-all, be-all of wrestling, featuring over 20 of WCW's and NWO's top wrestlers, a 4-player battle royal mode, and up to 40 moves per wrestler, including signature moves and foreign objects, all on Nintendo 64. Call now, 1-800-WCW-8661, or send $69.95 to the address on your screen. Also available wherever video games are sold.
You want to get even? Then get your hands on WCW NWO Revenge with over 60 of the biggest stars in professional wrestling. WCW NWO Revenge. Revenge is just too sweet. Only on Nintendo 64.
It's WCW NWO Revenge, only on Nintendo 64. Nintendo powers
says WCW NWO action is bigger than ever. Fans will eat this one up. Featuring over 60 of WCW and NWO superstars with custom finishes and trademark moves. 4-player Battle Royal mode with double teaming and more weapons than ever before.
Get addicted.
Call 1-800-WCW-8661 to order now. Also available wherever video games are sold.
Revenge is just too sweet.
It's a test of endurance, reflexes. It's a test of bladder control. It's Wipeout 64, hyper-intensive anti-gravity racing with weapons. Wipeout 64, as fast as speed gets.
Editors are calling World Driver Championship Gran Turismo of the Nintendo 64. Rip up the asphalt in a variety of races, advancing to better racing teams, and gaining access to newer and faster cars. Experience the high-resolution graphics without the use of the Nintendo expansion pack in unique letterbox mode. Or challenge a friend to a little one-on-one using the 2-player split screen in traditional and letterbox formats. World Driver Championship.
If you smell what the rock is cooking. You want to do what I do for a living, son? Then step into the WWF war zone. Go ahead, create your own wrestler. Just another victim for Stone Cold to take out. 4-player action, 4 more kicked. A piece of trash like you is going to get in a steel cage with me? All the moves in the world won't mean jack when you meet the Stone Cold Stunner. You want to survive WWF Warzone? Stay away from me. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Acclaimed Sports.
It's all in the head movement. To the body. Wait there. There's a process. Guide with your arm. Not bad. But you gotta work on your follow-through.
Ready for a tongue lashing? Yoshi's Loose with juicier levels, tastier moves, and dripping with attitude. Yoshi's Story, for the first time on N64.
I think you're getting the hang of.
$72 hours.